Personal with Akbewe Idono, Blue Cakes Nigeria.
Hello, welcome to Up Close and Personal with Aquaria Donor Blue Cakes Nigeria, and I'm hoping that your week has started on a very splendid note. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how to set up basic structures for your business. So now we have converted our hobby we've been doing into a business. It is important that we need to set up some structures moving forward. In other business you have been doing, that you have been giving out your services and your products for almost nothing, it's now a business, but we have to do certain things to make sure that we impose that in the hearts of people. We have to be able to project it as a business. So one of the first things we have to do is to get registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Why is it important? Many ways. First off, you have a sense of responsibility and a stronger sense of, seriousness towards what you're doing. And then people begin to see your business as a serious entity, and they begin to treat it as such. So there are different categories that your business could be registered as. Business name, or with that it's already seen as an enterprise, a limited liability company, sole proprietorship, etc. So entry level, you can start by registering your business name. First, that makes it possible for you to run and transact business using your unique name. It's so important for you to get your business registered before you start branding, spending money on branding and packaging yourself, because if you start using a name and it has become so famous and all of that, and then you go ahead to now register later and then you find out someone is already using that name, that would have meant that everything you have done towards branding has been futile, wasted resources. So it is important and it's crucial for you to do this as soon as possible. And then number 2, you have to open a corporate account. Open a corporate account with one of these commercial banks. So why is it important? Now that you've registered your business, they give you some sets of documents, certificates from the Corporate Affairs Commission, because the bank is going to ask for all of those details so that they can open a corporate account for you. A corporate account is basically a business account for your brand. So it is very crucial, because nowadays, because of all that we have going on, people are concerned about being scammed, defrauded, and then you've been projecting yourself on social media. So there's an expectation that your business has expanded beyond, or should expand beyond, just your family and friends who can actually attest for you and say this person has good character or has integrity. So, but when you have a corporate account for your business, it gives a certain level of confidence to your client that if anything should go wrong, at least they should be able to trace you. It doesn't really tell well, it's not really so okay for you to keep giving your clients your personal account to run for your business, for them to pay for your services through your personal accounts. It is also very important for you because, one, you can be able to separate your personal finance from the one that the business is generating. That way you can truly even see if your business is generating any income at all, or if it is growing at all. The numbers, like I always say, they tell a story. So with the transactions coming in and out, that corporate account, you can feel that sense of you're actually running a business, and you can be able to ascertain at the end of the month, when you get your statement, you can see clearly what is really going on in the business as regards to revenue that it is generating. 3, you don't have to wait to the end of the month to be able to compile your records and see the inflow and all of that. You have to have and develop a very serious, consistent habit of keeping the records. Bookkeeping, basic bookkeeping, record keeping is very crucial for your business to grow, because that way you begin to really see what you're spending your money on, what you're spending the business money on, the expenses, the money it is generating, the income. Then you can be able to ascertain, okay, your clear-cut profits. This is because you have records. Because if you do not have records, you cannot give a specific figure of how much revenue that your business has generated over a period of time. So this is very crucial for you. Make sure, depending on the service you are rendering, make sure you equally have to write receipts for every transaction, and try to get receipts for every transaction your business has also made. For instance, in Blue Cakes, whenever we go to our vendors, pay for materials, cake materials and all of that, we have receipts to back up those purchases. So the receipts is one thing. You record it on a book or on a or on an application that you use. I'm going to say more about that. They should tally with the transaction you've made via your your app, your bank app. You should tally with it. Most bank apps now have a requirement where you have to do a description of what you're spending the money on. So at the end of the month, all this should tally with what you have in your fiscal records on your bookkeeping application that you're using. Now, even if you're like, okay, you have fiscal receipts, how do you write receipts for people who didn't get to walk into your office? We have good applications now. For example, we have a Keeper app where you can actually do your basic record keeping, and it helps you do a lot actually, and then you can generate receipts, online receipts for your customers. So you really have no excuse as to why you shouldn't keep proper records, because at the end of the day, where you want to make business decisions, it is these figures, these numbers that helps you to make those decisions. You can't begin to say, okay, if we need to cut down cost here, these are the areas where we can do so. We're making so much expense here. Okay, we've noticed from the income we've been generating, we are having more sales with this particular product. So I think this is like a cash cow. Let us increase our efforts there while trying to boost the other things that we are doing. So the records really help you. So I've mentioned 3 good things now. First of all, register your business. Second, open a corporate account for your business. And then 3, you have to make sure you have proper records in place. All right. Then we're going to talk more about setting up structures for your business, but we're going to be streamlining it as regards your workplace, how to set up a proper corporate culture, how to have the proper structures in place so that your workflow will go on so well, and then you can always deliver excellence at every time. So if you've enjoyed this video, I would encourage you to please subscribe to our channel. You can like, you can share, and I want to hear feedback from you. If you have any questions, please just in the comment section, do well to ask. So until next time, this is Aqua where you don't know, Blue Cakes Nigeria. See ya.
Coming to you every Monday. Stay tuned.